Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to do something a little different. I am going to be fishing for 1 hour to see how much cool stuff we can get. But first, we should go over some basics. The fishing rod that I'll be using has Lure 3 and Luck of the Sea 3. Having these enchants on your fishing rod increases how quick you'll catch something and ups the chances of finding treasure items. The treasure items that you're able to find from fishing can range from bows, enchanted books, enchanted fishing rods, name tags, nautilus shells, and saddles. However, in order to get any of these items, you'll need to make sure that there is enough clear space on all sides, so fishing in a 1x1 area won't work. Fishing is an awesome way to get early game loot and materials quickly without having to put in a whole lot of effort. So I think we're ready to finally get started and do our first cast. And if you're wondering why I only have 7 hearts and why things might look a little different, it's because I'm playing on a modded Origin server, but don't worry, this won't affect the fishing rates at all. The very first catch of the day was an unenchanted fishing rod. This falls under the junk category, which in this situation is actually rarer than treasure. I'll be keeping an ongoing list of everything we managed to find, and we can look over the rates at the end of the video. In the top right corner, the fishing rod will represent the junk category, the salmon will be for the fish category, and the enchanted book for the treasure category. Here we got our first treasure item, which was an enchanted bow with Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Power 3, which is actually quite good. So within the first 10 minutes of fishing, we managed to catch 44 items. 2 were junk, 35 were fish, and 7 were treasure items. Now we can speed things up a little bit. After 20 minutes of fishing, I finally caught my first enchanted book. If you ignore the heat protection, it would have had 3 enchants on it, which is pretty awesome. I'm super curious to see if we manage to get a mending book by the end. All was going well until sunset, when a drown decided to get a little too close and literally jumped in my boat. I had no weapons on me, so I had to have a fist fight. Now, back to fishing. During the night, I had to stop the timer, go home, and put mending on my fishing rod and heal it up as the durability was getting super low. Because I wasted a bit of time fighting the drowned earlier, I decided to throw out one more cast even after the timer ended, just to make it fair. And on our final cast, we managed to get super lucky and get another enchanted bow. After fishing for an hour, we caught a total of 268 items. 12 of these were junk items, 221 of these were fish, and 35 were treasure. So now it's time to go over the statistics and see if we did better or worse than average. Let's start with the biggest category, which was the fish category. According to the Minecraft wiki, there was an 84.5% chance of catching a fish. As we caught 221, that puts us at an 82.46%, so we actually caught a little less fish than average. Now let's move on to the junk category. There is a 4.2% chance of catching a junk item. 12 out of the 268 items I caught were junk, which converts to a 4.48%, putting us slightly higher than the average anticipated amount. The junk category has the biggest array of items. The things that I caught were a fishing rod, 2 water bottles, 3 lily pads, 1 bone, 1 rotten flesh, 2 leather, 1 set of ink sacks, and a tripwire hook. So looking at this list, there was actually a couple of things that I didn't manage to catch. And finally, let's see how we did with the treasure category. Treasure has an 11.3% chance of being caught with a Luck of the Sea 3 fishing rod. As we got 35 out of 268, that's equivalent to 13.06%. So again, we did slightly better than average. We managed to catch every type of available treasure item, but sadly, never managed to catch a mending book. Overall, I think it was a really nice haul, and it was quite relaxing to just chill out and fish for an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see any other videos like this one or have any suggestions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.